Good evening, race fans, and welcome to the virtual high banks of the legendary Michigan International Speedway. We're coming to you live for what promises to be a thrilling night of high speed action, precision, driving, and edge of your seat competition right here at the SCSRA Dev Sports Cards Morgan McClear Motorsports Next Gen Series. Oh, I'm excited for this one. Nestled into the Irish hills of Brooklyn, Michigan, this 2-mile D-shaped oval is one of my favorites, and a driver's playground with wide racing grooves, long straightaways, and speeds pushing well over 200 miles an hour. Michigan is where the brave make moves, the bold make history. I, of course, am Matt Drafty Beef Everard, your host this evening. All the action going to be brought to you live by Royalty Racing Network. How you doing out there in chat? Let's go ahead and get our race info up this evening. 77 degrees Fahrenheit out with a 47% humidity, partly cloudy with a 9-mile-per-hour wind. Track temperature 101 degrees Fahrenheit. Pretty good track temperature if you ask me. I think we're going to see a lot of great racing. Love this track. Of course, Midwesterner myself, it's always good to race at a Midwestern track. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of the cars on track. Quickest out on track right now is going to be the 5 Sharon Hill in that black and gold ghost machine. Love the black and gold combo. Here we go. Number 6, Aluna Albright. Currently running third quick, 38.41 in practice. We got just about 3.5 minutes left, and then we will get into qualifying. Garrett Walden, always fast. Currently running fourth quick in practice. Push him that 43 Valvoline machine from Henderson, North Carolina. Jesse Whittington. We've heard him shout out. Whoa, spinning coming out of pit there, but he's driving that 94 Nubwo machine. Great. Hey, or just as we say it, Texas Reaper in chat says, let's go 94. Sharp looking paint scheme. He's always shouting out the Nubwo headsets. Says they are worth the money. Might have to take him up on that. Right before we started this broadcast, I was looking at the earmuffs on my headset, and they're getting a little worn out. Might be time to get myself a new one. I have to check out Nubwo. Matt Parasini in the 24 Mosh Customs Chevrolet. Currently running 13th quick with a 38.57. Going to see some exciting racing tonight, promise you that. Carlton Charles, sure we'll see him in chat here at some point. We always do. Driving that 23. Money is living. The Burroughs Barber Shop Toyota Camry. Tony Dominguez, and of course the Royalty Motorsports / Royalty Racing Network 18. Teammate of mine, hoping he's got to have himself a good race this evening. Michael Cheeseburger Lawrence. Paint scheme for him this evening. Trying to make out what it says on the side. I can't quite, but I like it. The black with the white. The camo. Very nicely done. Liking that one. Brett Murrell. I believe this is a new driver this evening. The 11. Ableton from McKinleyville. That's just a washed up local. Well, see how he can do this evening. Devin Zimmerman, the 36 Liquid Death Machine. Currently running 12th quick. I tell you, tonight, this is a big track, though. Tonight is not just about raw speed. A lot of strategy, tire management will come into play here. Drafting will be key at this track, and I'm sure we'll have to see some good pitch strategy. It is going to be, I almost forgot to say, it's going to be 100 laps tonight. 100 laps of excitement. Stage end, lap 35. So at the end of lap 35, start of lap 36, they will throw caution, stack them all back up. And then we go the rest of the race green. Hopefully. Anyway, let's get zoomed out here a little bit. Not too many other new drivers on track. Kenny Kucko making another appearance here this week. Part of Revved Up Racing. Driving the 71. Oh, I was to say currently 7th quick, but practice is over. We're going to go ahead and move on to qualifying. Got one fan for the number 94. Anyone else? Shout out your favorite driver in chat. Let them know that you're here rooting them on. I know they like to watch back and hear that you guys are here cheering them on. John Ross first out on track from Bell Buckle, Tennessee. The number 76. Well, something didn't feel right, he says. Maybe he's gonna give that a different try here. We'll go with someone else already out on track here. Nathan Brzezowski in that 77 PRA Chevrolet. Currently is on their out laps, setting their first lap times now. Most of the people out, I'd say about 3/4 of the field choosing to come out right away and do their laps. Josh Mueller here, the 26, on his out lap. In chat, we've got Vince Brent, says SCSRA ARCA driver here, watching, studying Jesse Whittington so I can grow up and be like him. He is a good one to watch. That is for sure. Always fast. First time's coming in. Devin Zimmerman, 38.79 on his first lap time. Gonna have him at the top for now, but as you know, we're just getting started here with qualifying. Kenny Kucko to the top. Never mind. Corey Bunch, 38.73, your current fastest time out of everybody. Held by the O2 of Corey Bunch. Zach Lockett in second. Kenny Kucko in third so far. Zimmerman's second lap time going to be 38.771. Improves slightly. Fourth quick for now. Corey Bunch about to complete his second lap. Second lap's gonna be 38.834. Does not improve, but look who's at the top. Jesse Whittington, the 94. Just talking about him. 38.702. Not for long, though. Michael Cheeseburger Lawrence, first lap out, 38.691. Gets him on that first lap. See what kind of lap time he will throw down the second time around. Second lap's gonna be 39.133, considerably slower. But Sharn Hill now with the quickest lap time, 38.48. He gets about 2/10 quicker than Michael Cheeseburger Lawrence. Only one left to put down a lap time. We got here the 48 of Matthew Fritz. First lap, 38.717. That'll give him a top 5 for sure. Carlton Charles in chat says, ew, on the quality time by him. Carlton Charles ran a 39.01. Gonna start 25th. Not the best, but a lot of race, bud. You can work your way up through it. Get yourself a good finish. Maybe some, stuff might happen in front of you that you get through. Lap 2 for Matthew Fritz. 38.729, so it does not improve on that second lap. There we go. That is the end of qualifying. What that means, we'll get these drivers to the car, get a short little drivers meeting done, get these guys gridded up, get this show on the road. Get the results for you here once they start come up. All right, there we go. Maybe. There we go. All right. Our qualifying results on pole. The number 5 is Sharon Hill. Coming in second is Michael Lawrence. Third, Jesse Whittington in that 94. Coming in fourth is Zach Lockett in the 93. Matthew Fritz in the 48. Going to round out your top 5. Ryan Gomes rolling off 6 in that 55 machine. And Corey Bunch going to roll off P7 in the 02. Garrett Walden in that 43, starting 8th. Rolling off 9th is going to be the 01, Travis Bennett. And rounding out the top 10, Kenny Cucco in the 71. Devin Zimmerman rolling off 11th. And Luna Albright firing off P12. Josh Mueller starting 13th. And Justin Parham 14th. Rounding out your top 15 now is going to be the 40th Chase Greer. 16th, it will be Tony Dominguez. And 17th, Matt Pericini. Rolling off 18th will be Nathan Brzezowski. And coming in 19th, John Ross. Josh Hall starting 20th. 21st will be Jorge Ledesma Jr. Brett Murrell will be starting 22nd. Matt Baines, 23rd. Lauren Vincent starting 24th. Carlton Charles starting 25th, and rounding out your field in 26th position is going to be Brad Young. Folks, 26 drivers on the field this evening. A lot of potential for maybe some wrecks. We'll have to see how hard these guys are going to race. You know, that's first stage at the end of lap 35. It's bonus points. Got to get all of them. Get them all you can. Pace car dipping down in the pit lane. Sharon Hill gonna take us green flag racing here at Michigan International Speedway. Sideline getting a pretty good run right now. You see him fan way out in the corners. This is where we're going to see a lot of different lines come into play. Crazy. Let's see if we can get up in the chopper for this. Lots of action going on all through the field. We can see that 6, Luna Albright going 3 wide there. Kenny Cucco in the middle. Justin Parham on the bottom. Luna Albright getting that 11th spot there. Move up the field. I see a little action here between the 93 and the 94. Great racing all over the field right now. Sharon Hill, though, out to a pretty comfortable lead as of right now. Not too much pressure. He's got that 47 of Michael Cheeseburger. Lawrence, though, right behind him, a couple car lengths. Jesse Whittington, Zach Lockett right behind them. Get a little bit of a pack here. Try and get these guys caught up. Went back throughout the field. Let's see here. Devin Zimmerman, Ryan Gomes now going side by side. These guys are battling out here over the top 8. So we got about the midfield, mid-pack. As always, putting on some great racing. Saw a little wobble there. Maybe just a little bit down there from the 55. Able to keep it going. Look a little bit further back. A lot of good draft action going on. Let's see here. Back through the pack. Guys kind of singled out here. We can see Nathan Brzezowski alongside of Josh Mueller going through the turns. Big track. We're going to see lots of different lines, probably lots of different passes here. Try and keep up with all the actions as it's happening here. But now we can see here the 01 of Travis Bennett. Now trying to make his move on the inside of Zach Lockett. See, now Bennett had such a killer run there alongside of him, and then it just kind of died. But boom, it worked going into the corner here. This is why I love this track so much. So many different lines. Ooh, Bennett up into the wall a little bit. Just giving it a little kiss, that's all.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
Oh, yellow flag is out. Lap 5, first caution. Oh no. You can see that Carlton Charles is involved on my little information scroller here that you guys cannot see. Of course, these cautions are brought to you by Blue Ridge Auto Group. Visit BlueRidgeCDJR.com. Mention seeing the cautions. Get an additional $500 off your best deal or 10% off a parts order or service visit. Visit BlueRidgeCDJR.com. Let's go back and take a look at it. Ooh, looks like it's already happening. Looks like the 72 is involved. Let's go ahead, rewind this a little bit more. See what happened here. Looks like maybe he was trying to just kind of calculate for that guy getting in the wall there a little bit and lost it there. But, oh, okay. Never mind. That didn't bring out the caution. It was Carlton Charles here. So that was happening in front of him here. Kind of just loses it trying to get around him as well. Oh, no. Just kind of got away. Doesn't look like any hard contact between any of the cars from what I can tell. So, that'll shake things up a little bit here. Early caution. Have a bunch of people pitting here, so let's see who's all pit. We got Travis Bennett, Corey Bunch, Garrett Walden, Jesse Whittington, Kenny Cucko, Josh Hall, Brad Young, Brett Murrell, Jorge Ledesma Jr., Lauren Vincent, Matt Baines, and Carlton Charles. But the last two guys there, they of course they needed to pit, and everyone else though did not. So interesting strategy calls there. Well, hopefully not too many of those tonight, but it kind of looks like the cars just got away from him there. Nothing too atrocious. I don't think there was much damage. Is that really anybody's car? We'll get them stacked back up here side by side. Sharn Hill will have control of the restart in the box. We see the pace car now dipping down to go down pit lane. Sharn Hill will have control in the restart zone.
Green, green, green.
See it there in blue. He's got a great jump there. That's everyone behind him. We got almost looks like some 3 wide for 4th and 5th here. Luna Albright making it work on the outside, jumping it up to 5th place. A little further back, we got a lot of action going on. Zimmerman falling back a little bit there. He got split between the 76 and the 24 split him. Zimmerman with a crazy run there. Garrett Walden down to the inside there. Oh my gosh. Ah! Oh, that wasn't Garrett Walden. That's why. Oh my gosh. I had total brain flub there. Matt Pericini. Starting to get a little bit more single file here. We got some action back here. Kenny Kuko currently running 14th. Trying to get up a few spots, but he's actually down right now. Down about 5 spots. Our biggest mover is actually the 24, Matt Pericini. He's up 11 spots from where he started. Of course, we are only lap 11 out of 100. You need to see the Kenny down there on that apron. That car is bumping up and down. Go ahead and look at some of the other action throughout the field here. Don't really see much until we get to the corners. That's when the moves are done. That's when everyone uses all of that momentum from all that draft down the backstretch. At Piercini now look into the inside of Luna Albright. They're kind of going back and forth. We saw this. Oh, the 93 there. Zach Lockett with a good run alongside of Michael Cheeseburger Lawrence. Trying to keep Sharn Hill within their sights there. You know, they're going to have the advantage of the draft on the straights, but if he can stay out far enough ahead and get into the corners and corner better, that draft ain't going to do him much good. Let's go. Let's kind of give some love back to the back markers here a little bit. Let's see. We got Brad Young and Jorge Ledesma Jr. That battling it out back here, 23rd, 24th. Some good racing here, though. Looks like Brad Young is going to take that over. As we got some more action, though. I'll back up at the front right away. See you blink, and in the corners it happens. 3 wide for second right now. They decide better of it before going into the corner. Like Walden. Not Walden, jeez. Matt Paracini. I don't know why I keep wanting to say Walden. I'm so sorry. Gonna fall back there, lets them go, but he's getting a better run now here. Let's see if he can get back down to the inside. The very next turn here, he let them go on the back stretch, used all that momentum. Let's go ahead and take a ride on board with Matt Paracini. Go ahead and get in the roll bar where we got the camera mounted here this evening. It's right up alongside him here. Yeah. See, oop, dips down. He's taking this low line. They're kind of meet back up out of the exit of the corner here. Let's see if it happens again, if maybe he'll get alongside Zach Lockett. No, he got past Zach Lockett. Had a killer run there. Could not find the button in time to switch it. Paracini now looking to the inside to take away the lead from Sharon Hill. Sharon Hill really hasn't had much pressure this evening yet. Here we are, lap 18 now. Matt Paracini knocking on the door, saying hello. Here, easy runs over as of now, putting the pressure on. He wants to take the lead. He's gonna get it. Knock Sharon Hill down to second. We have a new leader this lap, the 24, Matt Paracini. See, Sharon Hill starting to drop back a little bit now. Now he's back down to third. Lockett takes over second. Now Luna Albright gotten up to fourth. Taking away third. Sharon Hill now dropping back. Christian Boss in chat says, let's go adrenaline racing. Go get them, boys. So good. Be here showing up for the team. Hope they'll do good. So far, it's been a pretty good race. One little flub so far, one little caution. Getting down to 21 laps into it here. We have our stage break, of course, at the end of lap 35. Go ahead, Devin. Look at all this action going on back here. Devin Zimmerman, John Ross. Thought maybe they might be looking for a crossover there. Not quite going to stay in the draft. Draft definitely helps down the straightaways, and you got to carry that into the corner as much of it as you can. But Cheeseburger Lawrence, we saw him up front for a little while too. He's running towards the back here now, but that's our mid pack, not the back. Jeez, mid pack. Oh, look at this, the 0-1. Travis Bennett. We were 3 wide for a hot minute. It's about to name them all off. That would have been Bennett, Brzezowski, and Lawrence. Love's heating up. Chase Greer making moves. Ooh, John Ross gonna get back by him there. John Ross up 14 positions, but our leader, biggest mover, up 16 positions. Brzezowski and Lawrence. Hard to stay with all the action because it can happen so fast in the corners. People make a good run, but I feel like you almost got to get it done in the corner, and if you can't, then you got to dip back into the line behind them. Sharn Hill making his way back up. He's back up to third now. It looked like Luna Albright went way up the track there. Maybe lost some momentum. Luna driving right back up there. Devin Zimmerman's got a little bit of a run going here. Looks like he was about to see how he goes through the corner here. He's got the 71 of Kenny Coco behind him to give him a little help if he needs it. Zimmerman currently running 6th. He's going to go ahead and get past Luna Albright. Luna back down to 7th now. John Ross up to 4th. Trying to get 3rd now. Looks like he's able to really accelerate through the middle to the exit of the corner. A little bit better than Sharn Hill right now. We'll have to see if he can get it done this round here. Looks like we're starting to get a little bit spread out, a little bit of picking off one car at a time. That's what happens at these bigger tracks, though. It's all part of the strategy, a lot of tire management. Kenny Coco back in the green, up 3 positions now from where he started. We are now lap 30 out of 100. Of course, the stage end is at the end of lap 35. Chase Greer now looking to the inside of Sharn Hill. Trying to take away a top five finish for the stage. Zimmerman also getting past John Ross here. Up to third now for Zimmerman. We got two good battles going on right in front and behind each other. Ross out ahead of Zimmerman now, coming to the exit of this corner. Down the back stretch they go into three. Sharn Hill is able to stay out in front of Chase Greer. John Ross also will retain onto that third position. Thanks for tuning in this evening. It's been exciting so far. Little excitement back. Travis Bennett on the outside. Luna Albright. Luna down to 10th now. Nathan Brzezowski with a run on the inside of him there. This is back around the 9th position. Piercini now has quite a good lead of 3/10 over Zach Lockett. Lots of space, though. Lots and lots of space between second and third. Oh, here we go. We got some excitement back here. A little 3 wide. Starting lap 34. We're almost done with our first stage already this evening. The way these guys are running, I think we're in for some green flag pit stops tonight. Oh, Lockett is closing in on our leader. Here is the last lap of the stage. Will Lockett have enough to get it done and get past Matt Piercini to win the stage? And dude, he's got to do it here, and he's going to have to get a killer run in corner. I don't know if he's going to be able to do it. If he gets a good exit, doesn't quite look like he'll get. Oh, no. Our stage winner is going to be the 24 of Matt Piercini. Exciting first stage. The rundown, we got Matt Piercini, of course, first, and then second is Zach Lockett. John Ross rounding out your top 3. Devin Zimmerman and Sharn Hill rounding out the top 5. Kenny Kucko, Chase Greer, Jesse Whittington, Nathan Brzezowski, and Corey Bunch going to round out your top 10. Folks, we'll get with our stage winner here in just a moment. Well, it takes these guys a long time to get around. Probably could have done that before he got to his pit box, but we don't want to chance it here. Let him focus on pitting. It's a very crucial part of the race. Don't want to have him get any penalties on our behalf. Woo, where'd he go? All right, he's rolling off. Let's get him in here. I can find him. Matt, it's Matt up in the booth. You got a copy.
Yes, sir.
Congrats on the stage win here this evening. And looking good out there. You had a pretty decent lead for a little bit there. Then Zach might have been able to make a move, but man, you just outdrove him there at the end. Tell me, how's the car doing? How's the track feeling? And what's your plan to go ahead and win the rest of this race?
Well, the car the setup's a bit on the tight side. I mean, I had to fight my way up from 17 starting position, so I really abused my right front to get up there. So now I gotta, now we're up front, should be able to take care of it a little bit better and manage the race and try to see if we can get another win here.
Oh, we're all on the edge of our seat with this one. It's been an exciting race all over the field, so we're looking forward to get this one back going, man. Good luck, and hopefully we'll be talking to you after the race as well.
Sounds good. Thanks very much.
There you have it. That was our stage winner for this evening, the 24, Matt Persini. Like you said, he has gone up. These are our biggest movers. 16 positions. He started so far back in the field. Currently up front, leading this thing, man. This has done great driving through the field. Like you said, fresh tires. Now he's going to be able to maybe set the pace. He'll be able to go up front and hopefully save enough tire. We're going to have long runs here. They haven't been beaten and bagging, so I think cautions are not as likely, knock on wood. And, yeah, let's get her going. They're side by side once again. Everyone's got fresh tires, full tanks of Sunoco fuel. Lights are off on the pace car. It just don't get much better than this. We'll be going green lap 40 out of 100.
Green, green, green.
Green flag is out here once again. Matt with a great launch. Gets himself a good 3/10 of a lead on the start. We'll have to see if he can hold it right away. Everyone kind of jostling behind him here. 2, 3 wide in some areas. Let's go ahead and get up in our royalty drone cam. Or not drone cam, chopper cam.
Yellow flag is out.
Oh, and I jinxed it too, didn't I? Y'all can hate me. Caution's out. Let's see what happened here. Of course, caution's brought to you by Blue Ridge Auto Group, as mentioned earlier. Visit Blue Ridge CDJR. That's CDJR.com and mention seeing this caution on this stream and get an additional $500 off your best deal or 10% off a parts order or a service visit. Just go to BlueRidgeCDJR.com. Let's go ahead and take a look, see what happened here. Looks like Luna Albright and Travis Bennett involved. You see here, we got a little 3 wide. Oh. They made some contact. I don't, maybe might have thought that Bennett was going to go up further the track. I'm sure from Luna's point of view, hard to tell that they were still 3 wide there. And Travis Bennett, in fact, did not have room to go up the track more. Right there alongside Josh Mueller. Kind of came up quick. There's kind of a racing deal there, unfortunately. It looks like Travis Bennett spinning around. Maybe not too bad for damage. Let's see. Let's rewind a little. Did he actually hit anything? Oh, yeah. Hit the inside wall a little. Oh, on the rear. Little tap on the front. Ooh, it's not terrible. That's definitely going to slow him down. Yep, he will be coming down pit lane. Well, third caution, 2 of which due to incident, 1 for the stage. Saw that purple and pink 72. That was Matt Baines getting himself back on the lead lap. In chat, we got Canadian Pie saying, "Go Vincent." Okay, yeah, where is he going here? Here we go. 16th. 07 Lauren Vincent. Right smack dab in the middle. A lot of race left to go. So just a little bit over half. Ooh, little blinky there for Matt. The lights are still on the pace car. Oh, never mind. They didn't cross the line. Yeah. It's okay. First time. Well, current running order is going to be Matt Persini and Zach Lockett. Then we have Chase Greer, Nathan Brzezinski, sorry, Devin Zimmerman, and Jesse Whittington. Sharon Hill and Kenny Cucko. And then we'll have Justin Parham and Corey Bunch rounding out the top 10. In chat, more love for Vincent from the Yeet Fleet. He's doing all right. Currently sitting 15th. 16th. Currently sitting 16th. Not a bad place to be. A lot of race left to go. Some of the action happened up front. Snag your way in to a good finish. It's happened to me a few times. All right, pace car is down into pit lane. Let's get ready. Barney's ready. He's got that flag. Matt's ready. Let's see here. And let's get that green waving. Let's go racing once again here at Michigan.
Yellow flag is out.
Oh, we see him wrecking. Didn't even get the full lap in. Cautions are breeding cautions now. Oh, no. Didn't even get a full lap in on that restart. Let's go. Let's see. Oh, lots of people involved. It looks like Sharon Hill, Devin Zimmerman, and Jorge Ledesma Jr. Go back, take a look at what happened here. You kind of saw that same thing happen the last caution as well. You kind of just get that good run coming up. They're technically they're both. I feel like at this point you're 3 wide. 36 can't go up. 5 maybe expecting them to. I'm just speculating here. I don't know if this is what actually happened, but that's kind of how I see this flowing out. Maybe Sean thinks that Zimmerman's going to go up higher, and he can't. They get collected. I'm confused how. Let's see where Jorge gets wrapped up in this. That must be a separate incident. Okay. Let's see what happened to him here. I didn't see him wrapped up there, but. Oh, literally, same thing happened at the same time, a little further back. That was a little different. This is too wide now. It's like John might, sorry, I don't mean to keep riding. John might have came up a little bit there, too much. Got another 13. It's kind of been the theme of all these cautions, though, whether it be 2 wide, 3 wide. Making contact with that left rear of the car on the outside, and around they go. Well, 4th caution now. Let's hope these guys can get it cleaned up here, get it back green flag racing. Well, we'll get these guys back double file here. Lights are off on the pace car. We'll try this again. Yo, Vincent having more love in chat. And Man 4 says, get her done, Vincent. Not involved in that. So looks like he was able to gain a position during that. Currently running 14th. It's the only drawback to big tracks. Big pace laps. Takes forever to get them to go around. There you go, pace car now dipping down into pit lane. Go right on board the blimp for this restart. See there in the restart zone. Matt with a good launch, although this time the other guys stayed with him a lot closer than previous times. But still, good enough launch to give himself some breathing room. get kind of singled out. Kenny Coco gonna look to the inside of Nathan Brzezowski there. Look, he's gonna get a good run. Can he get a 2 for 1 and get alongside Chase and get past him? He's not. He's also not going to be able to slot up and get the draft. That's half of it, half the battle there. If you're going to make the pass, you got to be able to slot up and get back in the draft. As now we see Nathan trying to get it done on Chase. He's not going to be able to do it. Have to slot back up.
Yellow flag is out.
Yellow flag out again. Oh no. Fifth caution of the evening. Oh no, looks like Lauren Vincent, Devin Zimmerman, and Jorge Ledesma Jr. involved. Let's go back and take a look at it. Ooh. I'm not even too sure what happened here. Alright, let's see here. See Michael Cheeseburger Lawrence. He's got a good run. I don't know, maybe if Lauren Vincent got maybe a little loose, but Zimmerman was coming up the track. They made some contact. Around they go. Once again, I don't see how Jorge got caught up in this. Let's take a click on him. Oh! This was something else. Oh, he was just trying to avoid a spinning Zimmerman here. That has to be scary. Just lost the back end, unfortunately. Up into the wall. Tough break there. Folks, we have now hit the halfway mark. 51 out of 100 laps complete. We had a good run here, the first stage, and ever since it's been kind of hard for these guys to get back going. Well, see, people will be running out of fast repairs here soon, and see how this one plays out the second half of this race. Well, side by side, which means one more time around. Folks, of course, thank you all for joining in, watching with us here this evening. I'd like to give a shout out to our broadcast sponsors, of course, SM Racing Products and Majestic and Promotional Branded Apparel. And of course, thank you to all the drivers, sponsors of the series, and of course the league for having Royalty Racing Network be a part of this. It's fun every Tuesday and Wednesday for sure. I look forward to it. Current top 3 Matt Parasini, Zach Lockett, Chase Greer, Nathan Brzezowski, and Kenny Kirko running out your top 5. Pace car is in. Matt has control in the box, and he goes early. He fires right away. I like that. Let's go racing here once again. Gets himself out to a great start right away, leaving Zach Lockett and Jace Greer to be battling behind him. Ooh, look like Greer might have been able to get something done on the inside of Lockett. He cannot. Nathan Brzezowski, though, pretty decent run up alongside of Chase. Space running out. He's going to slot back up in there. Ooh, they are bumper to bumper. Looking down low. See Josh Hall there. Am I going back the wrong direction? But you never know that here. It may look like they're going the wrong direction because they may be losing the draft, but then into the corner, they start going the right direction real fast. Here we see Josh Mueller making a move on the inside of Garrett Walden there. If he gets a little help from Travis Bennett behind him, nope, not quite gonna catch. That's all right. Matt Parasini now has lost that big lead that he got from the start of the race. Zach Lockett, not going to let him have a whole lot of space. It's like, got to keep the pressure on. We're still only midway, but, you know, can't just let him drive away with the whole thing. Let's see here. Throughout the field, I don't see too much going on for attempted passes. A lot of single file now. Everyone's just kind of trying to get a groove. Don't want to cause too many more cautions. Whatever it may be. We got some side-by-side action going back here. Walden, Ross, below line. Up top, we have Brett Murrell, Josh Mueller, and can't quite see. Let's go back. Carlton Charles. That's who that yellow card that one is. Wasn't sure if it was him or Gomes. Josh Mueller dropping back just a little bit there. Matt Baynes up to 13th. He had a rough start of this race. Was a lap down there for a while, back on the lead lap and up into 13th position. Everyone on everyone's bumper, but not a whole lot going on. Jesse Whittington, oops, if I could get to where I need to go, just had made a pass on Justin Parham. Working on his way past Chase Greer. Can he get past him and slot up? Looks like he will. Killer run there from the 94. Corey Bunch rolling 7th, back up to where he started this race. Matt Piercini has some company now from the 77. Nate Brzezowski chipping away at him. That band's up to 12th now. Nathan looking to the outside. The 94, Jesse Whittington, is now caught up. Oh, things are getting good up front now. Letting these runs develop here. 77 running high, 24 running low. 94 kind of bouncing between them, picking what line he wants to run. 70, we have a new leader here. 77 and Nathan Brzezowski gets out front. Can he lead it coming back to the line though? Side by side, who's going to win it at the line for this one? Nathan Brzezowski will lead it. Nathan Brzezowski out here leading laps tonight now. And says, ooh, maybe I'll look to the inside here. Gets in front of him, gets a good run, but oh no, gets a little contact from the 24 of Matt Piercini. Looks like he's able to hold on to it, but he's gonna drop back. They were definitely racing hard there. Oh, and they're 3 wide, almost 4 wide behind them here. Oh my goodness, would you look at that? Ooh, looks like Chase might have hit the wall a little bit. Now we got Kenny Cucko making a run up on the inside of Chase Greer. He may hit the apron there a little bit. He's holding on to it, but Justin Parham now up in second. Whittington third. Kenny decides better, but he's gonna just tuck back in behind the 40 of Chase Greer. Corey Bunch now working on that 71, trying to take away a 5th position here. That's 67 out of 100. Not 2 miles back here. Josh Mueller, Sharon Hill. This is way back from 19th and 20th. Oh, we got something going on now. Kenny Cucko, Chase Greer. Cucko down low. Nathan Brzezowski tried to make his way back up to the front. He was definitely running really good, obviously. He was able to get out in front of Matt Piercini. A little contact, though, sent him sideways. He's able to save it and keep going, but now he's back in that 8th position. Kenny Cucko up to 4th now. The gap between 1st and 2nd place slowly getting bigger and bigger. Zach Lockett currently running 6th, down 2 positions from where he started. I missed that one. I did not notify me. 2 cars have decided to pit. Miss Jesse Whittington had pit. Looks like we got maybe another car coming in pit. I see the 43 of Garrett Walden now coming into pit. This is where some strategies are going to come into play, especially if we can stay green. First 2 takers, Garrett Walden and Travis Bennett here now on lap 72. Well, the first one was Jesse Whittington. We'll have to see if anyone else will be coming in soon as well. Brett Murrell right on the bumper. Matthew Fritz there. Josh Mueller taking his pit. Nathan Brzezowski now going into pit along with Matt Bagans. Leader's still not at pit. Matt Parasini with a 7/10 lead over second place right now. Here he comes. Matt Parasini, Kenny Cucco, and Zach Lockett coming down pit. Justin Parham staying out. Go ahead and get himself a bonus point for leading a lap. Carlton Charles, Michael Lawrence. Looks like Lawrence getting by Charles. Corey Bunch looking to get on the inside here, that number 40 blue label machine. He'll get it done, too. Corey Bunch now second place.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
Yellow's out. Oh, the strategy's out the window. I'll have to see everyone. Imagine that everyone who didn't pit will pit. Caution is out, or sixth caution. Of course, caution's brought to you by the Blue Ridge Auto Group. Mention seeing these cautions tonight. Get $500 off your best deal or 10% off a parts order or service visit. Just go to BlueRidgeCDJR.com. Do it today. Alright, let's go back and look. Looks like Travis Bennett was one car involved. We'll click him and we'll... Oh, it's already happening here. A little three-wide action. Oh, they all just came together there. All corner exits have been like that. I feel like all these accidents kind of been somewhat of the same type of dealio happening. Always on a corner exit. That everyone that did not pit yet will be coming down to pit now. Gonna put Sharon Hill. Oh no, yeah. For right now, it shows him in the lead, but we'll see how that all comes off. Pit, how it settles itself out. Folks, I'll be right back after a quick commercial break. Welcome back, folks. Lights are off on the iRacing.com pace car. It will dip down into pit lane this time. We'll get them green flag racing with 20 laps to go. Pace car's down. Corey Bunch will lead us in the restart zone.
Green, green, green.
Green is out. Corey Bunch with a good launch there. Up front for the first time tonight. These pit calls really shook up the field. Getting a little crazy behind here. Here we see the 81 of Josh Hall here up in 6th position. With Ryan Gomes in the 55 trying to take 5. Now they're 3 wide. Going into turn 3. We'll keep it together real nice. Everyone keeps her moving the right direction. '94 Jesse Whittington up to 6th now. We have the 11 of Brett Murrell down on that bottom line. He's trying to slot up in front of Josh Hall. He will. Oh, he smacks the wall a little bit, though. Look at this. Now they're 3 wide. Pericini, Hall, and Murrell. Or Morel. I believe it's Morel. Ooh, a little door slam in there. It's all right. They keep her going. Like Pericini's getting the good run on that one. Well, action backpack here, too. Here we see the Lauren Vincent back up to 16th. Justin Parham back up in. Oh no! Oh my gosh, we turned. Let's say back up to 3rd just in time to see him get sorts of messed up there. Oh boy, let's go back, take a better look at that one. Oh wait, this is Zimmerman and Mueller. This must have been after the fact. Oh gosh, lots of stuff happened after the fact. Oh my goodness, carnage everywhere, carnage everywhere. All right, well, where is Barham? Let's take a look at this. All right, it's already happening here. It's already happening. So, oh, whoa. I don't know if that was just some air being moved or some wicked netcode. I don't even know. I don't even know about that one. Right in front here, I saw the 55. He got a little action too from something. He got tangled up. Oh my gosh, a few other guys got tangled up. Zimmerman, Mueller, oh, they made contact there. Lots of people gonna be coming down pit now, repairing damage. A few cars tore up in that, unfortunately. Well, lots of people coming down pit. A few people not needing to pit our top. Boo, 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 boo. Let's see, 9 drivers pitted between laps 75 and 78, and now the rest pit just this caution. We'll see how this goes. Laps are ticking down. Not a lot left.
Hang on, we're not going green.
Well, apparently we're not going green. Sorry, folks, for a bit of silence. Dealing with a bit of tooth pain this evening, so trying to talk when it is only important to do so. Thank you for sticking around with me through it, though, as always. Looks like we'll be going another time around. All right, pace car is down into pit lane. Corey Bunch, fire in the box when he's ready. Good launch. The outside slacking a little bit. Oh my gosh. Like it's either they really updated the air physics or Neko's getting crazy. I don't know how he kept it going straight. I'm glad he did there in the 94 Jesse Whittington. That was wild. Zach Lockett. Hold on to that top 5. They're side by side now. We're going to see hard racing. 9 laps to go. No one's going to give up anything. '94 Jesse Whittington looking on the inside. Matt Parasini. Can he get in front of him? Doesn't look like he's quite going to be able to clear him. They're going to be neck and neck coming across the line. 8 to go. Corey Bunch, our leader. 4/10 over second place. Chase Greer.
Yellow.
Oh no, yellow flag is out once again. Let's see here. Look like Tony Dominguez and Josh Mueller was involved. Let's go back, take a look at it. Oh, something's already happening at this point. Oh, the 72 of Matt Baines is already around at this point. Oh my gosh. Hard hits, though. Oh, gosh. Ooh. All right, let's see what happened with the 72 of Matt Baines. Felt like that was, we already saw him spinning ahead. Let's see here. Good run. Oh. Tries to slide up in front of the 11 and just didn't quite work. Bunch of craziness happening around him afterwards as well. This track has been a doozy this evening for sure. Trying to slot up and get your place in the draft coming out of the corners has been difficult for a lot of drivers this evening. A lot of people coming down pit. A lot of cars were tore up. We're at 6 to go right now. Believe we will probably get a 4 to go or a natural green-white checker. We shall see. Looks like we will have 4 laps to go when we go green. All right, pace car is down into pit lane. Corey Bunch in control here.
Green flag, green flag.
Good launch from everybody there. We'll have to see how much of a lead he can gain right away. 4 laps to go. Let's see a lot of hard racing. Hopefully we can get these all in green. Oh, 94, hard hit into the wall. Is able to keep it going though. Corey Bunch holding on to that lead for now. So many cars behind. There's so much passing going on. Three laps here to go at Michigan. Corey Bunch out front, not by much. Matt Pearson right behind him. Chase Greer, third. Zach Lockett running fourth, and as of right now, Luna Albright running fifth. Luna on the attack into the corner, and there's only so many few precious laps left. Up to fourth position. Corey Bunch still with a decent lead over second place. Little action going on back here. 2 laps to go. Everyone's fighting pretty hard back here. This is for 9th place, currently held by Jorge Ledesma Jr. Zach Lockett now under pressure as well. Looks like Sharon Hill might be under attack from Kenny Kucka behind him. We are 1 lap to go. Corey Bunch out front by a lot. Well, not a lot, but 3/10. Enough where he's just got to have a good corner here. Matt Pearsini driving it in hard. Will he be able to have enough to carry it through? Does not look like it. Coming to the stripe. The 0-2 of Corey Bunch will take home the victory here at Michigan International Speedway. What a race there. Corey, he wasn't up front all night like we've seen previous races where he's won. We've seen him most times when he wins, he dominates. This one, it wasn't until about the second to last caution there, and got up front and was able to hold on to it. Great race here this evening. Great one. I love this track. One of my favorite tracks. Always puts on a show. And these guys definitely did not disappoint. All right, one quick commercial break, and we will get back with top 3 interviews. Don't you go anywhere. All right, folks, welcome back. Go ahead and get our race results here for the evening. Corey Bunch bringing home the win. Matt Parasini coming in second, and Chase Greer running out your top 3. Luna Albright and Zach Lockett going to round out your top 5. Garrett Walden, Kenny Cucko, Sean Hill, Devin Zimmerman, and Jorge Ledesma Jr. will round out your top 10. Josh Hall, Nathan Brzezowski, Travis Bennett, Matt Baines, and Josh Mueller rounding out your top 15. Lauren Vincent, Matthew Fritz, Brett Morrell, Brad Young, Justin Parham, and Brad Young going to round out your top 20. Carlton Charles, Michael Lawrence, Jesse Whittington, Ryan Gomes, Tony Dominguez, and John Ross rounding out the rest of the field of the 26 drivers this evening. What a race. What a race. Let's go ahead and get these top 3 interviews underway, starting with our 3rd place finisher. That's the number 40 of Chase Greer. Chase, it's Matt up in the booth. You got a copy.
Got you. How you doing, bud?
Doing great, man. Bringing her home P3 this evening. I have to bet you're feeling pretty good. You looked pretty solid all night long. Tell me, how was your race from in the cockpit, and how are you able to just kind of stay out of trouble and do so well this evening?
Yeah, started sort of middle of the pack, and then was able to make my way to like the top 10, top 5 area, and then just tried to be consistent, learn a little bit more of the track, and then not get it back in the mess with everybody else was. Then I think when that late caution happened, I hadn't pitted yet. It put me in like top 3, and the 24 and 02 were really fast. But if I think I could have got out second, maybe I had a shot. But just the way the restart ran, I got back in 3rd with dirty air. You can't really pass, or it's tough to. So, but overall, just try to stay clean, not get involved in any wrecks, and luckily it worked out for top 3.
It definitely worked out, man. Top 3. Before we let you go celebrate this one, anyone you'd like to thank or shout out?
Shout out to Kinsley. I know she's watching the stream. Barbara, and thanks for all the support. And thank you guys for putting this on, and everybody at SCSRA for the league. Y'all have a good night.
You have a good night as well, bud. We'll see you next week. There you have it. That was our 3rd place finisher, the number 40, Chase Greer. All right, coming in 2nd place, the number 24, Matt Parasini. Matt, this is Matt up in the booth. You got a copy.
Yes, sir, I do.
Back up here at the end of the race. You were out front for quite a bit of it. Wasn't able to be out front at the end, though. Tell me kind of what happened to cause a little bit of a shakeup for you to lose that lead there. And do you think you could have done anything to get Corey there at the end?
Well, the reason I ended up losing the lead is because we got that yellow right in the middle of pit cycles, and I had literally just pitted and got caught a lap down. So when that caution come out, I ended up getting the lucky dog. I was in the lucky dog position, but then, of course, lost all my track position, and I restarted 13th with, I think, about 18 laps to go. And with this car and the package and everything like that, I had to use my stuff up big time to get back to the front, and then I just didn't have anything left for Corey at the end. I think if I would have been on equal tires, I might have been able to do something with him, but I definitely had used my stuff up more than he had. So congrats to Corey on the win. Well deserved. This one stings a little bit because I think we did have the winning car. But, at the end of the day, it's racing, and they only, if the checkered flag flies, you finish where you finish. But still, great recovery for a second place finish for the Moss Customs Chevy.
Definitely, and you had mentioned that, you had to burn your stuff up. Getting back to the front of the field is a similar story at the end of that first stage. So back and forth, you've gone this race. You will be the biggest mover of the evening as well. Congrats. Before we let you go, anyone you'd like to thank or shout out?
Well, just again, big thanks to my teammates at Full Throttle Motorsports, Travis, Jesse, Garrett, Corey for the win tonight. It was a really good team effort again. I'm really happy about that. And then, of course, to my other team in my other league, 40XLI, Jordan Booth, again, just with all the help he's given me to get better at my craft and get better with this race car. It's really nice to see the results are showing now, and we're going to hopefully continue this momentum on into Rockingham.
Well, I can only hope. We look forward to hopefully speaking with you again next week, bud.
Great. Thank you very much. And thanks for doing the broadcast. Much appreciated.
Of course, buddy. We'll see you next week. All right, there was our second place finisher. Number 24, Matt Parasini, back and forth through the field a couple times tonight. But this is the man right here, the man of the other hour, the number 02 of Corey Bunch. Corey, Matt, up in the booth. You got a copy.
Yes, sir. I got a copy.
Man, I tell you, I'm used to when you're up here in the victory lane, I'm used to you dominating the whole race, but that was not the case tonight. You're actually kind of mid-pack for most of the race, but was that second to last caution you're able to get up front during the pit cycle, and you never gave it up.
I will say this, though, is that my pit crew, I got to give them major props to them because they won me that race. Reason I say that is because when we went to go pit for that on that caution, it was Parham that was in front of me. And once we got the four tires and we went out first, I'm like, oh, okay, so I'm the first out of all these guys, and just cycled me to the lead, and I was able to just keep it ever since. It's just clean air is just king. And there have been a couple occasions where I debated if I wanted to pit on those last couple cautions or not. I just stuck it out, and it paid off in the end. But
It looks
man,
like
it's been a minute since I've won a race here. I'm telling you, I can't believe it took me this long.
it definitely looks like that was the right call to not pit to bring home the victory here at Michigan. It's got to feel good. Go ahead, anyone, before we let you go, you want to thank or shout out?
Yeah, I just got to thank Full Throttle Motorsports, Travis and Matt and Jesse and Garrett and all them. I mean, just just great team effort. I mean, just everybody just done an awesome job. I really thought that Matt was about to go back to back until that caution came out, so it kind of messed him up with his strategy by putting him in a lap down. But if if like I always say, if I can't win it, then I hope a teammate were to be able to win it. So, but it's been we've been close on trying to get some of these wins. Richmond, we could have had a shot and didn't push the issue, and then Coda, my VR went out while leading, and that was kind of a disappointment right there. But it's just crazy going on a part-time basis last season and win 5 races out of 5 starts, and then here in this first full-time effort, it's been a lot harder. I will admit it's been a lot harder, but we are. I'm just glad to get a win and get ourselves in the playoffs there.
Yeah. I was gonna bring that fact up that you were 5 for 5 last season and a bit harder this season, man. I'm sure you'll get a few more of them before this season's over.
Oh yeah, we can only hope. We'll see what this 02 Goodyear Ford Mustang has in store for the rest of the year. But yeah, just happy to get this one out of the way.
For sure. All right, buddy. Well, congrats on the win. Go celebrate this one, and we'll catch you back here next week.
We'll do it absolutely. Thank you so much.
All right, that was our race winner, the 02 of Corey Bunch. What a great race here this evening. Thank you to all the sponsors of the league. Of course, the league admins, sponsors of the race. Thanks to all the drivers, to all the fans that come out here and watch every week. That is our show this evening. Make sure you stick around for our comeback on Saturday and watch Triple F Bomb broadcast the Noma Next Gen series. And then come back next week, Tuesday night. Josh King will be broadcasting the SCSRA ARCA series. And of course, I'll be back on Wednesday as well next week for the next gens. Till then, I am Matt Drafty Beef Everard signing off here